two gentlemen's breaks. Does the advantage to Tony?
I believe Tony breaks.
Wow.
I believe Tony breaks the balls better.
So he gets 3 in a row.
Big part.
And takes the advantage. 3-2, that's the score.
Hi, I'm Tony Allen. I'm the best player here in South Carolina, United States. They call me Hurricane Tony because of my powerful breaks.
Notice the cue.
They call Tony Allen Hurricane. He makes wind when he uses that thing, doesn't he?
Wow, these are hard.
And of course, my opponents get scared of me because of that. I'm currently ranked number 5 on the Pro Billiards Tour. And clearly, you're the underdog since you're only ranked 8th. Ha ha ha. But let me ask this. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Efren Reyes, just a nobody from Pampanga, Philippines. What? You're right. I'm the underdog, currently ranked 8th on the Pro Tour, and maybe I just got lucky to make it here in the semifinals.
Magician.
Wow, your break is really strong. I'm a little scared now since mine is pretty weak, but I'll do my best. Let's play and find out.
The magician from the Philippines, Efren Reyes. He's called the magician because of his cue ball control. You'll see a lot of spectacular shots from Efren. He kicks at balls and stops the cue ball, and players can't imagine how he stops the ball. Then he uses a lot of English on the cue ball and makes it do things that even the public is amazed by.
Welcome back, pool fans. This is an extremely great semi-finals match featuring 40-year-old Efren Bata Reyes at the 1994 US Open 9-Ball Championships, going up against one of America's best, nicknamed the Hurricane, Tony Allen.
It started with 88 players a few days ago. We are down to the final 4. They are vying for $15,000.
I just think that he's running to...
This exciting semi-finals match is a race to 9 game.
For instance, Tony Allen has played,
Tony Allen has controlled the lag and breaks first.
Does the advantage slightly go to Tony?
I believe Tony breaks the balls better than Efren. Yes, I think that's going to be a big part.
Wow, what an explosive opening break from the American player.
Tony has a nice layout. As you can see, the
He made 2 balls on the break and has a clear shot on the 2.
The whole rack here. Bringing it back up for the 5 ball. Straight in on the 6.
Looks like a violin.
He is now set up with an open ball layout.
He's going to play the 8 ball on the side pocket. Ball back, hitting it low. Come backwards for the 9 ball.
Tony Allen is just 29 years old at this time, but he has already earned a strong reputation in the world of billiards at such a young age in the USA, and he sets the stage by scoring first in this match.
He hits the 1 ball very hard. And notice the cue ball right there in the middle of the table. He's pocketed the 8 ball. He's got a bad break. The 7 ball is blocking his shot.
This is a winner's break format, so Tony breaks again here in rack 2.
Can't get this far without playing good safety. Safety is very important.
He decided to take the push-out shot here.
In this ball right here, isn't that perfect? Makes a great shot there. Now Tony will be forced to shoot a kick shot trying to hit the 1 ball.
This is a tough spot for the American player right now.
Thinking to the American players.
Well, Tony's missed an easy kick. I'm surprised at that. Tony should have hit that ball. Their expertise in doing that. Nice layout now. He's got ball in hand.
And when you have ball in hand,
Because of a great safety, Efren is rewarded
Nice shot on the 2 ball. He's straight
with the ball in hand. In pool, your defensive play is just as important as your shooting skills.
Straight in.
play at this level, you think about 3 shots ahead.
And cue ball control plays a huge role in good safety execution.
Ball up toward the middle of the table.
So practice is very important.
Middle of the table. Out the middle of the table for the 9 ball over to the side rail. There it comes. Perfect.
Some of not Efren Reyes. And isn't it ironic how the break can make you or literally break you?
With
That's
an
what happened
impressive
in there.
run out, Efren also takes his first point of the match.
Second ball hit in Allen and Reyes.
Way far back and follows through. Great break he has. Keeps the cue ball under control, and he has made 2 balls on the break. Nice break. He's got
Here we go in rack 3.
Got the one to go and brings it back to 0 in.
Efren with a really nice
angle
break.
on the 3 ball, so that he can play the cue ball in the middle.
He
of the
made 2
table.
balls on the break
Cue ball up
and somehow gets a shot on the 1 ball.
wind up than most of us players are used to. Now he's played the cue ball a little bit farther than the center of the table. He wanted to make sure he had a shot. He wasn't taking a chance at the 9-ball beating. Bring the cue ball in the middle of the table. A little farther.
Efren's break is not as explosive as his opponent's,
2 rails back up for the 8 ball.
but it still gets the job
Hit
done.
this shot perfect.
Since that time, after
His break isn't as exaggerated as
the magician has
Tony's,
gone to work and now takes a 2-1
which
lead.
shows his technique still works in this 9-ball match.
1 ball is 4 push out.
Respect this to him what the
We are now in rack 5 and Efren has taken the lead 2-1.
I do now.
Negative.
Another year instrumental in the progression of this tour. The 8-ball did go down. Wide open here.
Low right-hand English I use here. 1 back out in the middle of the table.
And again, Efren makes another solid break,
Real softly. He does. He leaves himself
sinking
hanging
2
on.
balls and getting
Helps you to play
shape
position easier.
on an opening
Notice he
shot.
leaves himself hanging on the 5 ball. And play the 5 ball in the corner.
Now look at this shot from the 5 ball to the 6 ball by the magician.
He's hit a little harder. He's coming back over for the other pocket. But I didn't like that he might have got straight in. If he gets straight in, now he could have a problem. But he doesn't. He has an angle. 7 ball.
Even the expert commentators could not predict what Efren would do next.
And he does, and this one is just very, very sharp. So he gets
And
3
wow,
in a row.
Efren with a terrific break and run. He's looking really sharp
And takes
at this point of the match.
The master from the Philippines.
Breaking them well.
On the break, the 9-ball in the middle, the 1-ball up front. And
Stay with me, pool fans, as we dive into rack
I
5.
don't think he's happy with that.
Play position over to the side pocket for the 2 ball. He's hit that.
Here, Efren holds a 2-rack
Any other trouble spots?
advantage.
He should draw this back a little bit. Look out. That's a great shot.
Yep. Far behind, already down an important game.
That's a great shot right there. He used low right hand English, drawing the cue ball to the rail and back out.
The crowd here very appreciative of that.
Efren gets a dry break here and Tony Ellin goes to work immediately, showing us some great shots.
9 balls a game, but you want to play all around the table.
Allen only 29.
Tony Ellin is a top-ranked American pro pool player
Been around a while.
from South Carolina, USA.
Makes it look
Nicknamed Hurricane, he is specializing in the game of 9-ball pool. And with a dry break from Efren, Tony Ellin took full advantage, running out the rack smoothly and with authority.
Balls go in the pocket a lot. Wow, did he hit them hard.
He hit him hard. The cue ball's in the middle, but nothing went in, similar to what happened with Efren Reyes the last time. Now,
He'll come up just a little bit off the rail and play the 2 ball in the side pocket. Oh.
Pool players, I'm so proud of you for still being here. Now we hit rack 6.
exactly as you drew it up.
Perfect.
Efren still leading by 3 racks to 2.
He has a really nice layout here. Cue ball.
Efren has been competing in the United States for a couple of years before this match, but he has not yet won a major tournament,
Got straight in on the 4 ball.
so Efren is really hungry to win this big event
Right hand English on the cue
and
ball.
give honor to his countrymen.
You say right-hand English. Oop, wouldn't go.
Wow, he's overcut the ball. That's a shot you
But
usually
here,
see.
a really unexpected miss from the Filipino player on the 5 ball.
Yes.
Boy, and Allen, don't waste this.
Now Tony is given a chance to tie the match again.
Tough break. speed is very important here. You gotta watch out for the
Ellin was known for his powerful break shot, which earned him the nickname Hurricane
He
Tony.
shouldn't have done if he can't make it. He banked it, and he's playing.
He said, "My strength is my break. The guys on tour call me Hurricane Tony because of it."
Oh,
Doesn't matter. And the first smile of the day for
Ellin once pocketed 6 balls on the break in one game, proving his point on one interview.
Efren Reyes got a break, a missed safety, and
But here, Tony gets a bad positional shot, and Efren takes over to finish the remaining balls.
we're back to Chesapeake in a moment.
He is now back to a 2-rack game lead.
oh, Efren's let the cue ball fly. You notice the cue ball went around 3 rails, and I think he's gonna get a bad
Pool
break
players,
because he made-
here we are at rack 7. Efren leads 4-2.
I don't think he'll hit this right unless he spins the cue ball and tries to bring it back up table. But I think he's going to hit. Oh, he hit it hard. He wants to bring the cue ball back up table. I think he liked it the wrong way of playing it, but he's gotten away with it. He brought the. Notice the cue ball. Notice the cue ball.
Yeah, boy.
Excellent placement of the cue ball. Tony's going to be forced to kick at the 1 ball. I believe he'll kick medium speed. Oh, and
He missed it. So ball in hand for Reyes.
Tony tried a 2-rail kick on the 1 ball here, but completely missed it.
Got it.
And he's perfect. Straight in because he only wants to bring the cue.
Game's,
This is not the first time Tony missed a kick shot in this match.
One angle on the 4 ball because he has to get position on the 6 ball.
This may be one of his
He's
weaknesses,
going to be forced to go to the rail and back over to the other side of the table for the 6 ball. Perfect.
which is why Efren sometimes plays safe instead of attacking,
Forced to go to the
because he knows Tony isn't that good at kicking. Efren exploits this weakness to his own advantage.
You're not being too bold, are you? Everything wide open, and Ware doesn't miss many shots either.
Once you want to be balanced.
And Efren with a clean run out, asserting his dominance in this match with authority.
Guys got the break.
It's another great break. Where's the 2 ball? He made the 1 ball.
Of course, the match is not yet over, and Tony Ellin is still determined to win.
He's had a tough road to hoe so far in this match, but that nice combination.
Here we are at
Now
rock
he's
9
forced to
with
shoot a kick
Efren
shot.
leading
Get out of
5-3.
there, but he's got to get to the 2.
He elected to shoot a jump shot there, which I if he jumped over the ball, he probably went off.
Ball in hand.
It's unbelievable because
Here, Tony makes what could be another costly mistake.
It's perfect on the 4.
To use it with a normal cue, don't you?
Yes, the pro players.
He attempted a jump shot, but unfortunately
Some of them
fouls
like,
by hitting another object ball.
He didn't need the skill that these guys possessed to do.
Yeah, I happen to think that Don Mackey, the commissioner, did, but I think that Don, it was his idea. He thought it was getting a little bit ridiculous, and I think he brought it to the Pro Players Tour Board and the MPBA, and the players voted on it.
This is the 3rd ball in hand he's had in 3 games, and he walks away to win it.
Another great run out from the 40-year-old magician. He's making sure to punish Tony Ellin for every mistake he makes.
I'll tell you that, he's made a few follow through. That follow, he goes through about 10 inches. He's made 2 balls.
Hang on, pool fans, as we dive deep into this
He's going to
match.
hit this with low right English. Notice he's cueing the cue ball low right hand English.
What does that make the ball do? Although we just saw it, explain how that shot works, because that was pretty.
Yeah, well, what'll it do? What'll it do? It'll come off the rail. And it'll bring the cue ball
She's super lucky, you know.
back up toward the 2 ball. That's what they're down on the 2. It was a good break for him.
1, 2, 3, and 4 are gone. He tries to set
One
himself up
admirable
for
thing
5.
about Efren is that when he makes mistakes, he often just smiles.
Notice him drawing back. Hard to tell from here.
He clearly enjoys every moment at the table,
Okay, if he had
Efren Reyes.
embracing the essence of the game with calm and joy. How about you, pool fans? Are you too serious when playing that you forget to enjoy the game?
break for Efren, but a nice break for Allen.
However, let's get back to the game. Here we are at rack 11 with Tony still trailing 7-3. But Tony puts together a strong run out here, adding another rack to his score. Now let's move on to rack 12 with Efren taking control at the table. In 1994, Efren won several minor tournaments in the US, including the Bicycle Club 9-Ball Invitational and the Billiard Cafe 9-Ball Open.
I think I need lucky for the final game.
And wow, Efren got to the hill first and eventually won this match against Tony Ellen with a dominating 9-4 score. We apologize for not having the footage of the last rack, but we do have the final moments of the finals match where Efren faced the number 1 ranked player in America, Nick Varner. Here Efren is on the hill, 8-6, just 1 rack away from winning the 1994 US Open title.
Count.
The kiss that came around.
Now he's got to watch the 9-ball. He doesn't touch the 9-ball.
Checking.
He's going to draw the cue ball back. Low English. There it is.
The jinx is over.
With this victory, Efren Reyes became internationally recognized at the 1994 US Open 9-Ball Championship. He defeated Nick Varner in the finals and became the first Asian to win this prestigious event. 5 years later, Efren captured the World 9-Ball Championship, further cementing his status as a pool legend and boosting his global popularity. If you enjoyed this match, please like the video and subscribe. To see more exclusive Efren Reyes matches, you can also click the join button to support what we do even more. Thanks for watching, pool fans. See you in the comments section. And God bless each and every one of you. Bye for now.